But I wasn't casting or couching.
Couching. Couching this house.
How old am I again?
How old are you again? What were your dreams and aspirations so we can crush them right now?
That
happened 2 years ago.
It started now.
Okay. Welcome back to Brooks Till Friday podcast. We got
I'm in the center now.
Pablo on the left.
I'm the center child.
You got
My
me on the
left.
right. Oh yeah. I don't know how it's gonna appear. Whatever.
It's like
it
It's
doesn't
you
matter.
guys.
So
You
the left
guys
side.
get it. You guys get it. This is my left
Yeah.
hand. This is my right hand.
Left, right, these nuts.
Exactly. So
All right.
these nuts.
off to a good start. So
Great.
today's discussion is a very controversial one within our
Very
circle.
high level IQ.
It's high
you know?
level. Yeah, we've got room temperature IQs in here
Mhm.
and AI art. AI art.
What's
but before
the
we get to
deal with AI art?
What's the deal with AI
What's the
art?
deal with AI art?
You put in a prompt and it comes out and you just gloss over it and make $1 million on an NFT.
Oh man.
Perfect.
Yeah. That's another topic too.
NFTs.
Fuck
Yeah,
NFTs. No.
NFTs.
I feel like we already talked about
You guys
cryptocurrencies
probably
and
already
stuff.
beat that horse to death.
Yeah.
You feel like we've talked about it so much because in the chat, me and Walter are always like nah.
Walter's like, but look, like you can sustain a third world country with it. And it's like, no, that's why they're on the verge of collapse. It's like, no, but that's because of the corruption. It's like, well, but that's because they've been able to launder money through the cryptocurrency. And it's like, but no, it's actually should be used. It's like,
It's a whole mess.
Yeah,
It's a
it's
mess.
a whole mess. It's a whole mess. Needless to say, these nuts.
needless to say, and then you just say nothing.
Nothing.
The man who needs no introduction, silence. But remember, before we get to that, make sure to like, subscribe, leave a comment. If you're on
Follow
Spotify,
us.
give it a rate. Follow us on Spotify. Rate it on Spotify.
Look us up on Twitter.
Look us up
I
on.
repost a lot.
Look at that. See? Look us up. We got a TikTok. We got Instagram. We got Gmail. Broke Till Friday podcast at gmail.com.
I have all your notifications from the TikTok. I
I
never
don't
read
even.
them.
I don't even follow the Twitter.
He went. He purposely
You don't follow us
unfollowed
on
it.
Twitter?
I don't. That's
Um,
kinda sad.
The
Yeah.
pain.
So
Pablo, you've murdered me.
honestly, well, with the downfall of Twitter, I don't know. I mean, it's
That's
kinda-
not
it's
right.
not relevant.
Like, oh, okay.
I feel
so,
like Instagram is better because of Reels. They can blow up.
okay, so as a part of one of the videos I sent in the chat, they're basically talking about how movement away from Twitter has been seen as kind of impossible because they were essentially talking about the power imbalance between like these giant public spaces like Twitter that are owned by just like one company. So like it basically essentially kind of removes a portion of your freedom of speech because it is a public platform that you use, like the center square or whatever, but that's
Yeah.
owned by an individual. So you're privatizing collective space essentially with Twitter or Facebook or MySpace, stuff like that.
Honestly, and they put up such ridiculous rules. Like, if I want to go out there and start saying slurs, I should be able to, right?
Yeah, exactly.
That's the entire
that's the whole
conservative
point.
playbook.
No, but
Yeah.
the power imbalance that comes with just one person, because these platforms are already 100% favor right wing individuals.
Yeah.
Like they get more slack for it. And that was basically it. Yeah, just that power imbalance makes it so difficult for because, and part of what happens there is because once they have you on there, they just drip feed you advertisements. Because they know that there's no way for you to really leave Twitter. Like
Yeah.
right
Like
now with
YouTube.
this incident with Twitter,
Oh, sorry.
sure, it's bleeding like users, but
Where else are they gonna go?
like where is everyone gonna go? Like how can everyone at once like we struggle to decide where we're gonna go eat on the day of. Like are we
Yeah.
gonna go to Norm's or are we gonna go to the buffet?
Yeah.
How are we all deciding to leave Twitter and go to Mastodon or any of the
Yeah.
other billion platforms that
That
exist?
are
Like
popping up
Mastodon.
like crazy.
yeah, there's a reason why all the right-wing social media platforms kind of essentially failed. That like Kanye got scammed out of a bunch of money by Cadmus Owens,
Mhm.
you know, with Truth Social, because I mean, just alternative platforms just don't work that way because no one can agree to leave at any point.
Yeah. Plus, advertisers don't like it when they're like, "Whoa, I should be allowed to say slurs. Come here, and you can say slurs because that's your First Amendment right." And then advertisers go, "Well, we're not going to advertise there."
Yeah.
Like, where's
want
my
a
money?
Family-friendly place to advertise because they want advertisements to go to everyone,
Yeah.
including children.
The
which is
broader,
perfect.
100%, dude.
Including
That's why the
children,
kid toy channels are so fucking popular because they're
Oh,
just
yeah.
you're like, but it's so innocuous. It's just a kid opening up unboxing toys. It's like, well, yeah, you fucking idiot.
But
Well, then your
the
kid's gonna
kids
go.
No, the kids see the toy.
Yes.
They want to go buy it, and they'll keep begging
Yes.
their parents for it. And
Yes.
then that ad worked. They got
Yes,
a
it
cent
worked.
out of the 1 cent they paid for that user.
Yeah.
To access the ad.
And I don't even know how many ads YouTube videos have nowadays because I'm using ad blocker, right?
Yeah.
But it's like
Not a sponsor.
Not a sponsor. Brave browser.
no,
This is
I'm
Brave
using
browser?
an ad blocker because ad blocker, the original one, it got bought out and they're allowing some ads and stuff,
Oh,
so
yeah.
I don't use it anymore.
So that's another problem.
You
there,
block
too.
Yeah.
uBlock Origin.
Oh, I'm not even using that. I'm using the Brave browser.
No, I don't
Doesn't
know.
that have
Because-
uBlock included already?
Yeah, it has it has ad block built in, and it like updates it. Yeah, it's I don't know. I found it better, more useful.
Alright.
Because you can also, if you choose, you can decide to allow specific ads on your computer.
So
and-
you're like, I want to support these channels or whatever.
Yes, you can do that also, but
That's
the
smart.
specific ads I'm talking about gives you cryptocurrency.
And then your
I've
GPUs
heard,
start spinning
yeah.
up.
No.
They start mining.
They're small. They're like
the Brave coins, right?
yeah, Brave
I
coins.
forget
Yeah,
what they're called. But I
yeah.
remember
That's
that.
what I've been
That was
using to do a
popping
lot
up.
of my Amazon purchases because
Wow.
they basically you can get paid out in
So
Amazon gift
you're
cards.
really, you're really online.
Not
a lot
sponsored.
then.
Not sponsored.
You're really online a lot then.
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
yeah,
what happens
all
is
the
that
time.
yeah, because what happens, I'm always working. Like
Yeah.
there's like a design job or something here.
Looking up images, whatnot.
Yeah,
so.
exactly.
Mhm.
So I'm just like, why not? Might as well.
That was me with swag bucks back in the
Oh my
days.
God,
You guys
those
remember
swag
swag bucks?
bucks.
Swag bucks was the original cryptocurrency.
That's
Really
true. That's true. That's true. It was.
Swag bucks was
Swag
the
bucks was-
'Cause you got
original
paid for
cryptocurrency.
ads. Everyone was happy. You got your percentage.
Yeah.
They got
You
their
got
Then they
your
went
little
to
swag
shit.
bucks.
Like they gave
Oh,
you
yeah.
so shit rewards after a while.
Yeah, because
And
it used
sometimes they wouldn't even redeem. Like they would, we didn't get
Yeah.
your request properly, and then you would waste your time, and you wouldn't even get your five.
Oh, those were the fucking worst. Yeah,
So
when they're
bad.
like,
Yeah.
do this 20-minute survey for like 200 swag
Sorry,
coins,
you didn't
which is
follow
equivalent to like
fuck.
20 cents.
Yeah. No, I
Fucking
don't fucking
bullshit.
do surveys.
No, surveys are a
Absolute
scam.
dog
I
shit.
mean, they're not a scam. They work. It's just I don't have the time for that. I'd rather
Yeah,
go
not
work.
anymore.
Yeah.
So that's the thing, right?
Honestly.
Wh- When I was at a job where I would be just on the computer all day, right? When I was like a tire sales guy, but people just go up and go, "Do you got how much for tires?" And I'd be like, "Here's the quote, like $500," and they'd be
They
like,
walk
"I'm
away.
good." Yeah,
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, whatever. So most of the time was spent on the actual computer, right, at my desk, and so I'm like, that's all I would do. I would have Swagbucks, just be googling random or searching in the Swagbucks browser random words, like going through the dictionary, and then congratulations, you're in 7 Swagbucks. Congratulations, you're in
Yeah.
10 Swagbucks. Congratulations, just doing that the entire time. So I'm like, well, that was me basically grinding for cryptocurrency
Yeah,
in the
You
old
remember
times.
when Bing would pay you to use your browser? It was so
Oh,
desperate to get a
yeah.
client base.
That one, dude.
They still do that.
No, but it's less now. But before
Yeah,
you would
it's
get like
less.
$5
Bing rewards.
Bing rewards.
$5 Burger
rewards,
King
King
gift card that I would
Subway,
use for
Domino's.
League of Legends.
I
Because remember
remember
League of
that.
Legends would accept gift cards?
Card as payment.
Literally. Those were the good times. And then they had a bot that someone created a bot
someone-
to search your
search-
10 times per day.
And they would pay a lot of money.
Yeah.
$5 like every month.
Yeah.
Basically,
ridiculous.
I know. Honestly, I feel like every week, if you did it for the 7 days, you'd get the points pretty fast,
Yeah.
and you
Get
could make
pretty good
as
points.
many accounts as you wanted to too.
Oh, I didn't do that.
Oh
Yeah.
fuck, dude! That's what I'm telling you. That's
I
how I
would
got
fix
so many
someone's computer and
Subway gift cards, Burger King gift cards. I got
Money
all that stuff.
laundering like crazy.
honestly.
Yeah, so
What do you mean? It's all reported. It's all my taxes going back to
Well,
2008.
it's a gift card, so you don't have to
Yeah,
report anything
that's
on
true.
it.
Well, technically, if you go over $600.
No, I never remember
The
that.
IRS sends a form, but I don't know.
No, well, the company's supposed to send
Pay
a
your
form.
taxes, please.
But yes, remember,
Yes,
pay your
don't forget
taxes.
to pay your taxes.
The
Tax
IRS
season is almost
No.
over.
They
The
got
IRS
go
does not
pay
fuck
them.
around.
they
No.
did not get Al Capone on racketeering. They got him on taxes,
evasion.
and then they let him rot with syphilis in his head.
True.
And
It
also,
was
if you did
nuts.
like side jobs and stuff, you do your tax.
Technically,
Pablo,
if
this
you
sounds
sell
kind
a
of
sweater-
personal.
If you sell a used sweater on eBay for $20,
taxes.
you're supposed to you're supposed
You know
to
you're
pay tax
supposed to
on that.
report taxes for stealing stuff.
Yeah,
That's
you are.
fucking
No,
hilarious.
like
Yeah.
if you stole something, you're supposed to report the
Mhm.
gains.
What? Okay.
It's an actual IRS
Yeah.
code.
If you get money
Theft
from drugs,
tax.
you're supposed to report it
You're
too.
supposed to also report drug
Yeah, you're
money.
supposed to report income.
It's an actual thing.
Yeah.
Are you looking it up?
Can you
there's
claim
a
theft on-
subsection.
Oh, theft losses are
No, not
deductible in the
theft
year.
losses, like also stealing. You have
Yeah.
to report. So like if you stole a TV and it was worth 1,000, you have to report the taxes on that.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous. It's crazy.
How would they even find out?
Well, they
IRS
won't find,
always
yeah, they
finds
won't
out.
find out. But like if you do it a lot, then probably. But
Yeah.
like you can report all your illegal activities and they won't tell. It's like a code. They can't tell the FBI or anything.
Yeah.
As long as you
Mhm.
pay them their share, they don't care.
Yeah. That's I
okay.
mean that's a joke, right? Like
Yeah.
they don't give a fuck. They
As
just
long as
wanna
you
get
pay their
paid.
share, as long as you pay them their money, they're good. That's all
Yeah.
they care about. That's GG.
I cannot find anything on this.
Yeah,
I need to find the tax code for this because
Yeah.
no,
Misinformation. No,
No, it's not misinformation.
no, it's real.
no, because
It's real.
I googled stealing tax code, but it's just talking about like identity theft and stuff like that. But you steal something, can't? Do you have to pay taxes? Let's see. Thieves must pay income tax on stolen property they keep
Yeah.
or face
Yeah.
tax evasion charges.
And tax
As they
evasion is
say,
worse.
it's how they got Capone. But since
Uh-huh.
the Constitution protects individuals from incriminating themselves, you can tuck it into the other income line. What?
Yeah.
As long as you
I'm
pay your
gonna put
tax.
this in other income. That's
Yeah.
fucking. I mean, yeah, like weed and
really
stuff like
is
that.
other
Other
income.
income,
Other
and then
income.
boom,
Yeah.
and then you
if
can buy
you
your
ever-
car.
Yeah, you can't get incriminated.
GG.
As long as
Yeah.
you
So
pay
if you
your
sell
share.
heroin, don't forget to report your taxes. It's
Wow,
A-okay. Don't
I'm
worry. You
so
can't incriminate
stupid.
yourself.
I should have deducted the stuff that they stole out of my car on my
Yeah.
taxes.
Yeah.
I didn't realize
Well, as
that.
long as you're doing itemized or
I
standard,
think I did standard.
then it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, because
Yeah, you have
if
to
you
be
don't
itemized.
reach the cap or whatever, it won't affect it at all, huh?
Yeah. No.
Yeah, because it wasn't $12,000 worth of stuff.
No.
So I'm
Yeah,
like,
no.
okay.
Yeah. If you're doing
If you have other
itemized,
deductions and then on top of that,
on top of that added,
yeah.
because it's basically free.
Yeah.
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 Free givens money, but other than that, it doesn't really make. a
No,
difference.
did I miss when I was a student and I would get like $3,000 back from?
Oh fuck, dude. Low
I
key.
claimed 2 gaming laptops on that shit because I was using them for school. I really
claimed
was.
2. Yeah, I claimed 2 of them too. Yeah.
Like,
Well, I claimed 2 desktops. The original one that I got, and then
oh, good
this one,
times.
the new one. Oh,
Yeah, but yeah, I mean, it's like you take advantage of the tax code. Who?
good times.
Taking
Good times.
Who'd thunk?
advantage, that's pretty much fucking yourself.
Follow along.
Because
Just
you have
follow
to
along.
pay.
Yeah, you have to pay. Pablo
Follow.
pay.
Pablo
Well,
pay.
so you can just put other income, and then they don't give a shit for like, let's say
Yeah.
drug dealers and stuff. And then when you buy your Camaro, and they're like,
But,
whoa, how's this guy getting this Camaro?
if-
Other income.
If credit reporting is also a thing, so if you go and they look at your W-2 or whatever, your 1040,
Other
they're
income.
gonna be other income. They'll be like,
It's like, oh, it's just a personal business selling flowers on the street.
Yeah, selling lamps. Stamps
Selling
and
flowers
lamps.
in the street.
Selling
Stamps and
Selling
lamps.
flowers
yeah,
in the
they don't
street.
really need as long as you prove that you're depositing the money to
It's
a
a
bank account.
cash-
That's
yeah.
all that matters.
It's a cash business. Here's my flow. Blah blah blah. I
Yeah,
can
so
prove.
exactly.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I'm a botanist
Botany.
because I deal with plants.
Yeah, you know.
That's
Opioids
hilarious.
are technically plants.
They really are.
The seed of the poppy.
Yeah, poppy seed.
I'm a baker.
I'm a baker. Yeah, that's true. Baking brownies for people. For
Honestly.
you do them for charity and kids? Nope.
No, for adults
Not
and-
kids.
For adults,
Adults and
and college
charities.
students. Adults
Yeah.
and college students.
Yeah, pretty much.
Exclusively.
Yep.
Oh, that's funny.
That's
Definitely
funny.
no underage individuals ever buying pot. Never,
No.
ever.
Brownies.
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 Brownies. Sorry.
Oh, I saw
Yes.
pots and pans too. Yeah.
Pots and pans.
Pots
yes,
and pans. I saw
Pots and pans
pots
where we make the
and
brownies.
pans.
You know, that's where we
Exactly.
prepare them.
Exactly. With this patented red copper technology, and then it starts going into the
Oh,
infomercial.
those ads
Said
on
red
TV.
copper?
Red copper.
No,
Skirt,
the,
skirt.
the little red copper bottom. Oh, the egg slides right off.
Oh
Yeah.
fuck! I've never seen those
Oh,
or heard of
yeah.
those.
Really?
It's
Yeah.
at 2 in the morning. Just turn
It's-
on the TV.
The only thing I remember at 2 in the morning is A, friends, and B, that one Hispanic guy that's like now hates like Hispanics.
Oh,
George
George
Lopez. Yeah. That
He
motherfucker.
hates Hispanics?
Yeah.
Well,
Oh,
I feel
yeah.
he's a boomer Hispanic, so it's like
Yeah, he's like one of those Cubans, the ones that came in that were
Nah,
like
not
filthy
Cuban,
rich, and they're like, oh yeah, I made my way here. Why can't you?
yeah. Oh, remember we talked about that, I think, where it's like, oh, we have those Mexicans that are like, I came over here and I know how to do my stuff, and I got here with amnesty, and it's like, wait, so you're telling me? Oh, I was gonna show you this.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, that sounds so gross.
So this is the red copper, right? This is the infomercial you see at 2
Jizz
a.m. But just real quick on the conservative thing where they go, oh, but I got here with amnesty and I was able to make my way legally. It's like, so you made here illegally first and then you got amnesty? And they're like, well, no, that's not important. That's not important.
Not
Brad
important, that's not
Reagan is the best president ever. And it's like,
Yeah.
he was some of the worst. All right. So this is the red copper that you see on TV.
Sunny side up and oh, fucking shit! You want to know the secret how to get that shit off? Use your fingernails.
Yeah.
Yeah. You want, motherfucker? Hey, it's your girl Kathy, and I got some brand new shit. You better peep this. My shit don't
Yeah.
stick. What are you making eggs? You cooking for robots? Most people can't stand this sound, but I can listen to it forever. Watch me now. Hey, yep. Do you even lift, bro? Speed bump! Whoa! Look out, Spider-Man! I got that symbiote. Yeah, I bet you want some of that sticky monkey red. Me? Well, you know I like to keep my monkey hot. Now, don't burn yourself now, because that shit's fire. Then I slide into the plate.
That looks good.
This is my original recipe, dank chicken nuggies.
Thank.
I have infused this pan with the power of red copper. And you want to see some real shit? This is how I pick up a sandwich. Try that shit at home. I'm saving time and money whipping these eggs, whipping these eggs. Then I drop a mac and cheese bomb on them. Woo! And the kids love it. That turned out all
Flambe.
right. All right, let's see
Flambe.
these boys.
Flambe.
Just look at all that sweet sugar caramelized all over these nuts. All over these nuts. Remix. Flip it round. Flip it all upside down. Biscuits. You just got served. Breakfast. It's been real, Copper Pan. And you can buy yours today for $19.99. God damn. That's a good deal. Pay an extra $10 and I'll throw in my recipe book for free. And it's built to last.
Hey, that's my fucking pan.
Give me your money, you cheap prick. Fuck it, I'll even throw in the forever sharp copper knife. You know what would go great with this rock? Some tomato.
You know, I have a bunch of pans that look exactly like that.
Well, because they make a lot of imitations, but yeah, those red copper pans. I got a set of them, right? Because they were on sale. JCPenney
Yeah.
got a discount. And like yeah, they're good, but you should not dishwash them, even though it says they're dishwasher safe.
Yeah.
But like the heat and stuff like that makes it
Warp.
it messes with the, like the Teflon and all that stuff. So that's
has
one of the
Teflon?
things. Like it's a copper
that's
coating on it. That's why it's a
Ah.
copper coating. It's
Okay,
not like
okay.
100% copper, but yeah, it's like a patented
Really?
red copper
wanted some
coating. Blah, blah.
100% copper. Like, what else am I supposed to hit someone over the head with?
Oh yeah. You can still smack someone with these pans. They'll fucking hurt. But yeah, that's the ads you see at 2 a.m. and it's like a fever dream because you're like what? And then they're just selling it to you for a whole hour. And then the ones I remember the most are the fucking NutriBullet or the Magic
yeah, I
Bullet, you know,
remember
where they're
those, I
like,
remember those, I remember
whoa,
those.
I just made a blueberry smoothie.
And they were
it's
like, they're like vigorously slapping the shit out of you, like,
yeah. And they're like,
Oh,
watch,
slap,
zzz,
slap,
one,
yeah,
zzz,
slap, slap,
two,
slap.
zzz, three.
Chopped onion.
yeah,
Have you seen the one where he hits the hooker?
No.
fucking
haven't?
beating his meat live on fucking camera, slap chopping his meat.
Let me see, where is it?
No, yeah, there's like a lot of these curse commercials. I follow this YouTube channel that reviews like curse commercials and shit. Some of the shits are fucking weird as shit.
Watch. There's a slap chop guy.
See.
Oh, good times. This is from 13 years ago, dude.
Oh, God.
13 already.
I remember I used to religiously watch College
Hey,
Humor.
man.
Dang.
Come over here, man.
What you got?
Wasn't
Okay,
even in
right
college.
off the bat, no big deal. Plane comes. Boom. Okay, made in Germany. You know the Germans always make good stuff, all right? Hey, hold on a minute. Wait, let's talk cigarettes, okay? Other things, you try and light them on fire, nothing's gonna happen. Boom, you can't light that on fire. It's a cell phone. It's not gonna light. You take a cigarette, you put it in your mouth. Here you go. You light it on fire, you get a buzz. Okay, women. You want women? You don't have them? I'll tell you what you do. You get yourself one of these. Here you go. Hooters, cooters, tutors, computers.
Computers.
Okay, check this out. You're gonna love this.
What are you in here for?
I hired a hooker. She bit my tongue off. I beat the shit out of her. Okay, guys, you want to get out of here? Of course you do. Okay, you tried everything. A spoon. Not on my watch. A file. Not happening. A rock hammer. In your dreams. Okay, what you need to do is you got to get back to the classics. Okay? A cake with a saw inside of it. All right? Here you go. Boom. Bim, bam, bam. Ribby, damn, damn.
A hooker trying to bite your tongue off?
Okay, let's talk drugs. PCP, cocaine, heroin. Okay, now guys, we're gonna do some real time, all right? So pay attention to me right here. First you get this, you get the needle there, put it in your big vein. I just jam it in, I don't pay attention to it. Okay. Now, my blood feels like it's a bubble bath, and you guys look like you made out of cotton candy, and this guy's a hippo. Camera guy, you getting this?
Oye, ¿con quién tú hablas?
Who are you talking to? Let's talk knives. Now say you're in the shower and Mitch over here tries to rape you, okay? What are you gonna do with this plastic knife, all right? Bendy, bendy, look at this. Stop having a boring knife, stop having a boring life. What you gotta do is you gotta have one of these, okay? One flick, you're in business, okay? Check this out. One stab, flesh wound, okay? Two stabs, dead, okay? Add an egg, slice of ham, a pickle, 3 stabs, breakfast. I'm kidding. Over the next 20 minutes,
What?
I'm gonna throw in this grater, okay? It's a cheese grater, it's also a zip gun. Now buy fast, because you know I can't do this all day. I just killed 2 guys, and I'm gonna get the electric chair.
What?
And I'm gonna get the electric chair. That's how old 13 years ago. That's how old this
13
thing
years
is.
ago. God damn. No, I don't know. I was thinking like actual commercials people do.
No,
that are
yeah,
into the
yeah.
world.
Yeah, like I've seen like I was saying on those smoothie commercials where they're like, oh, I'm making this blueberry thing. It's like, what? I love blueberry smoothies. And then like, watch, zzz, 1, zzz, 2, zzz, 3, zzz, 4 seconds, and now you have a blueberry smoothie. And they're all like, wow, what? Like they're all amazed of a blender but smaller.
I wonder how much everyone got paid to be on those.
Because they
Not
run,
enough.
They run all night though.
Not enough.
I don't know, because, dude, it's a 1 hour loop of like a 15-minute thing. Because it's 15 minutes, and then it'll go, and then here's the product. And then it just loops again. They're like, hi, Sarah. Oh, hi, Dan. Oh, are you ready for breakfast? What do I have to make for breakfast today? And then, like, they're just going through their bullshit. But some of my favorite, there's this amazing subreddit called Where Did the Soda Go? And it's called that.
Oh yeah, I know what that's.
Right?
Hold on, I'm trying to
No,
cast
that's
the
not
TV. Where the fuck?
Where Did the Soda Go? And it's just like compilations of people messing with them. So it's like,
Yeah, like
Mr. Toilet has been avoiding doing his taxes for several years, and now the IRS are finally catching up on him.
What?
It's the toilet running away.
yeah.
But that's the joke. It's like Mr. Toilet. Yeah. They just put a caption on like the ridiculousness. But some of the funny, the reason it's called Where Did the Soda Go is because one time on one of the infomercials, like the girl smacks the popcorn and then a soda falls down, and then as she bends down, it's just a popcorn. Like the soda's gone. So that's like the original question: Where did the soda go? And then it's like, is your dumb kid sad because nobody bullies them? Fucking glue some paint to their head.
What?
Like, because these infomercials are for terrible products, right? Like, she's supposedly getting bullied. And then look. Paint. Fucking glue some paint on her head.
Fucking hell. Okay.
Imagine how much...
Hot stand?
Yeah, imagine how much more
my
bullied your child would be.
That's like the shittier version of like the press on like logos
Bedazzles
onto
and
the fucking,
stuff.
yeah, onto your fucking shirt.
And then
Like, those
this
shit
is...
looks whack.
So this is the top of all time, right?
Yeah.
Jim forgave his wife for her one-time affair, but he would be damned if he had to treat that kid the same as his own.
Oh,
I mean, you get it, right?
Yeah.
He's not treating him as his own, because... yeah, I'll throw that up on the screen so everyone can see.
Oh god. Wait, how do I cast to the?
Oh, you
TV?
tap on
YouTube.
cast. Yeah, go
Oh.
Go
on
to
YouTube.
YouTube.
Edward is a boomer. Edward's a boomer. Edward's a
I'm
boomer.
boomering.
Wait, how do you cast? What the heck?
Yeah, that's what I'm
You're-
saying.
Are you on Wi-Fi?
Yeah.
I'm on the same Wi-Fi.
Oh, maybe you don't have the cast button available? So there's a stupid thing on settings where sometimes it doesn't show everything.
Oh,
'Cause
that's
it's
the
YouTube
shit. Yeah.
Advanced. Yeah,
'Cause I was
yeah.
wondering. I was like, usually the cast button is like right on the video. It's like okay,
Layout. So yeah, see, show cast
show
button.
cast button.
Restart.
Perfect.
Okay.
Really? You
And
have to
then
do all that?
curse commercial. Do you have to go to the beginning or is that? Because
No.
or it's like a 22-minute video. So
Yeah.
okay.
No, I'm just gonna put one of the random ones.
Okay.
I forgot which one was the best one.
You have ads.
No, I don't.
Edward,
I have
what is
the-
this cinnamon toast bullshit?
I have the fucking advanced.
No, I know. So it'll put on ads when you cast to a TV that doesn't have premium logged in.
That's trash.
I know it's so bad, but
That's
I'll
so
skip it
fucking
right now.
ass.
It really is.
Fucking gonna kill myself,
Ads.
dude. What the fuck is this
Ads.
bullshit? All right, that's one of the cursed ones, I think.
What?
Did she just grab the other character and... Oh my god.
Someone drew that.
Yeah.
Someone had to draw that.
What the heck is this?
This was edited and animated and approved.
Confused.com. You bet my butt cheeks I'm confused.com right now.
Wait, I want to see this one. What is this? Fuck it, just watch the whole thing.
Just watch the 22-minute video. It's fine.
Yes, at last. It
The
is
steal
my
content.
favorite spooky time of year, December. Look how spooky it is out here. It's as white as a ghost.
Why are you yelling? No one can hear you.
You can hear me.
What?
I said you can hear me.
What?
Curse commercial is brought to you by G Fuel, a natural energy drink formula that is a healthy alternative
sponsored.
to sugar-loaded energy drinks that is both delicious and has
Edward,
no
come on.
crash. Get it
You don't
in
have the
jar,
thing to skip
get it in
ads?
a can,
I don't have ad
That's in
skipping.
the video.
I think you do.
No, that's in the video.
No, that's what I'm saying. Look, skip over that little green
Yeah.
portion, but I think that's pretty much
Here we
done.
go.
There we go.
I think this is the fastest intro I've ever done. I didn't actually explain the show very well.
This toilet may look clean, but under the rim are grungies ordinary cleaners can't always reach. Introducing new Toilet Duck, the thick liquid toilet bowl cleaner prepared 3-to-1 over the
Oh,
leading
look at
brand.
that.
Toilet Duck's unique duck neck and thick
I'm not gonna lie,
Duck
that
neck.
actually, that's actually pretty cool.
under the rim to leave
I feel like that's just standard now.
Yeah.
right down to the grungies. New Toilet Duck, nothing bites dirt like duck. For messy chunks of wax.
I like the bottle design.
That's not
because it
too cursed.
insinuates that the
It
top
isn't.
of the bottle is the duck's head. However, on this like duck tank that
Duck
appears in the
tank.
commercial, I guess I'm not sure what that cap bit is supposed to be. I assume it's the cannon. Guys, it's the cannon. Guys, it's the cannon. It's not something else. It's the cannon.
Oh, that's
this
why
kind
it's
of marketing
cursed.
would legitimately work on me. I just like
It worked on us. Fuck.
Fuck.
like characters themselves, kind of like the
Yeah, I need some toilet
L'Oreal
duck now.
Kids shampoo. It's effective on me. Little cursed.
He sounds like he's
but,
slurring.
Like a 4.
A 4.
Had too much to drink last night.
What?
Booger balls. Pablo, do you want some booger balls?
No, I'm good. What the heck? That's an actual thing?
Yeah.
I've never seen a commercial that existed.
It's probably on Cartoon Network or something. That's why.
Yeah, with all the
Well, I
wrinkles.
had a cartoon.
Oh yeah, you were one of the rich people.
Both of them inappropriate, kind of. How is it you think they manufactured this? Is it made of real boogers? don't
Like I
see
never
it
saw
in
Lego
years,
commercials
you
because
know.
I only had standard TV.
Everyone loves booger.
Damn.
The only Lego commercials I saw were the ones for the free
They were-
McDonald's ones when you go to get a Happy
Oh
Meal.
yeah.
They were catering to the right audience then.
Yep.
We're taking a very serious census here. The 7.
Jesus. 7?
7 out of what?
Oh,
10?
that's right.
Yeah, 7 out of 10. I don't know. I don't agree with that.
Like a 5 probably.
Yeah.
Hey, Mom, check out Toby's new trick.
Jesus.
How long ago?
Stanley Steamer, they still do.
But not $99.
No,
Yeah.
I'm saying they still do advertising, but
I have a few questions. I guess the first one's not really a question. It's more of like an observation.
why is she yelling so much?
Kids watching. This is actually not a dog trick. Okay, but I do have a question. This
How'd
is
they
a real
train?
dog
Yeah.
performing this? I think
Yeah, how'd they train the dog to do that?
Yeah.
someone, I guess, really
Someone
did
really
have to
trained.
It looks like he's scooting though. It doesn't look like he's. You see how he's walking?
Yeah.
This is just like kind of weird. Some
Because usually when they do it, they're scooting forward from their butt because that's what they're screaming.
filmed a dog, a real dog, I think, doing
I
this.
think.
People making this commercial wanted
Not
you
it's a
to see
fake
this
dog.
while you
They had to
watch
kill
the
him before the
movie.
thing.
They wanted
Taxidermy
you
robot.
to see
Yeah.
this. Way to go, Toby. You just cost mom $99. Animal
In
abuse.
2008 money, that shit's
Yeah.
more now.
Recession money?
Percent.
Double-
9.
Ooh.
Wins too much, too much. Find out we crammed everything
Ugh.
into Super Mario World 2 Yoshi's Island.
Well, that's so gross for a super. For
Nintendo commercials were always weird.
I know.
Morphmation. Sure you don't have room for another little bonus level?
Oh my god.
What the fuck?
Oh, you know what that reminds me of? That sketch by the Flying Circus people
That a team of people
Oh yeah, when the guy's eating and then it explodes.
in
like,
Monty
just-
Python and the Slice of Life.
footage.
Monty Python's meaning of life.
Yeah, meaningless life. Fuck. Slice of.
Yeah. Monty Python meaning of life.
People wanna buy the
Yeah.
game. Just reserve more airtime to show more
The gameplay. Yeah.
Not some guy eating. It's weird.
Oh shit.
Jesus Christ. It did end just like it.
Yeah.
He starts throwing up on everyone.
So gross.
It's just a mint.
The
just
man literally explodes. The Nintendo
Oh my
marketing team.
god, yeah,
All
no.
right, guys, we're making the Yoshi's Island commercial. Big game. This is the sequel to Super Mario World 2, so the marketing has to be top notch. Here's what we're gonna do.
I guess
We're
it's
gonna show
memorable.
some guy
That's
Yeah?
why.
Yeah,
who
that's
is just
true.
overly
Like the
obese,
the
eating
PS4
lots of
commercial
food.
was just that
I have a
fucking
question,
cursed ass
guys. I know
baby.
this is advertising a
Just
I
fucking
don't
yelling
know.
and
that.
like fucking thing.
No
But it's
Play.
memorable.
Oh, it'll come. It'll come. It'll come.
I don't know if it'll be here. This one.
Well, I mean, these are pretty weird, to be fair.
Yeah, like I wouldn't forget that. Like I'm traumatized now.
Yeah.
Commercial.
You're like having Vietnam flashbacks.
Yeah, like if I saw Super Mario, Yoshi's Island
Your
2,
throat.
I'd be like, damn.
And his guts go everywhere, and food gets all over everything, and it's absolutely disgusting. And somehow, I think this marketing tactic will get people to want to purchase the game or something. That concludes the meeting. No questions, please. That's very cursed. That's a 10.
Oh, yeah, I agree with that.
Oh fuck!
Oh,
Imagine
it's not
being
a
one of
10
those actors. Yeah. Imagine being one of those actors and the goop just hits your eye. Fucking pies out of there. Oh.
It's no wonder that Talon is the one rats fear most.
The fucking yelling, that's so weird.
Okay, that was funny. Could have done more takes of screaming. Talon, it's the one rats fear most.
Oh, damn, screaming stupid.
I can't stand that animation. It just looks so weird.
Bro, moment when we were interrupted by an ad.
Oh fuck.
Edward. Right.
Fucking ads.
Yeah, it's the two unskippable ones, too. Bastards. They got us. They fucking got us.
What are we watching?
This is just low quality. It's not really bizarre.
Yeah.
1,400 an ounce. Isn't like an ounce like 2,000?
I don't know.
Maybe.
Gold is always at an
Like,
all-time
it's
high.
like back then.
Yeah.
Also.
Goldman didn't look like he was flying very fast in that earlier bed. Looked kind of slow. Wouldn't that recommend for transportation?
1868.
I'll give that a
Oh.
9. Again, not 'cause
But this is from like 2004 or some shit.
it's just good.
Well, it's at an all-time high, so I mean, it must have been a
1,400 an
recession
ounce.
time or something.
Yeah.
Smith's crinkle cut potato crisps that make them so
Crisps.
What
the fuck? This is from the 80s, isn't it?
It's gotta be. Fucking look at that troll looking ass head.
That's horrifying. If I saw that thing in my fucking room, I would kill it with a hammer.
Fucking low key. Look at how they're dressed. This is definitely the 80s.
Aren't those things called gobbleduck, bobbleduck, goblin? What?
Jesus.
There's a fucking video, an hour-long video on the history of Gobbleduck. Okay.
Goblin, Baby Yoda,
He said Baby Yoda too.
like CE chips. This is a great premise. This concept, this character should be made into like a movie. Just goes from house to house, taking victims and stealing chips from every household. I would watch that.
I would no longer feel safe with that thing around. Not gonna lie.
Or something.
Potato chips, chippies.
7.
7.
Sucker blue.
I'm a hedgehog now.
What?
I met this witch.
No, you don't freak out. I stopped at first thing today and asked some questions about us buying our first home, and she answered all of them. Nicely offered to do it all over again for you. I think she didn't care about our long-term happiness.
I am totally freaking out right now.
I know, me too. Mortgage services that will amaze you.
Because they're like, every other bank treats you like a piece of shit. This one treats you like a person.
Yeah. A piece of person.
Piece of person. Not even a full person, just a piece of person.
This is pretty rare where I can't tell on a scale if a commercial is actually good or terrible.
Honestly, it's pretty good.
I'm actually going to ask the audience, what would you rate this commercial out of 10? You just tell me.
Like a purse?
It's not cursed.
It's not
It's like a
cursed.
5?
Yeah,
5?
5.
Oh, because they have the, you can turn upside down.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're thick. The amazing DQ Blizzard. Now introducing the Keebler Fudge Stripes Blizzard.
They always do it, but what they do is they'll go like this. There you go. Because you're not supposed to be doing this either, you know?
Yeah.
Because obviously gravity will affect. Like that is not, that's not real.
Do you think it took for them to get this perfect, do you think?
I wonder what they're
real.
doing nowadays. I want to know what are they up to nowadays?
Very quick?
Yeah. No, the
The
actors.
people in these commercials.
Yeah.
Start of their career,
Um,
they're in that rare
they're walking away with their $2.50 royalty check.
Yeah, I mean, you.
I mean, the commercial doesn't air no more, so
True.
I don't think there's any royalties left.
Honestly, looks like it's gonna eventually.
But the marketing is all built around it not falling out of the cup. Just kind of feels like it's contradicting itself. It's also such a weird thing that they make their employees do every time you get their food.
Yeah.
Like
I don't care, man. Just want to eat my ice cream. You don't have to
TBH.
They do like the bare minimum of
do the thing. Do the thing.
I don't know what they're trying to prove to anyone.
Yeah, that it's thick.
Real experiences that I've had.
Joe Byron.
It's weird.
My milkshake don't go upside down.
When I get my food, just want to get my food.
Hey, Donald, have you had Dairy Queen before?
Yeah, Warren Buffett's like the owner, I think.
Like nobody cares. That was
I was gonna say because I think the joke. 10? It's not a 10. It's not cursed. It's just
cursed at all.
stupid. Like a 5 probably.
Oh,
Oh my god.
This thing.
Mario Kart.
Okay, there we go. Yeah, I got it.
This fucking rip off Mario.
Yeah. CGI.
Toad.
Oh, I get it. It is supposed to be a parody because they're like.
Blur.
That's funny.
colorful Mario Kart looking game. It actually interests me more.
Yeah.
Stupid.
The little fake toad is interesting me more than the real.
Mario Kart is like the most sold video game ever.
Yeah.
True. Holy shit.
48 point. How do you sell half a copy?
Well, 48.5 million.
Oh, I didn't see that.
You break the copy in half, you share it with your friends.
I do like it when he punches the other character at the end. That was pretty funny.
True.
How do you call
I
it?
agree with that. 6.
Yeah. I don't even know what the fuck Blur is, to be honest.
Well, good thing you don't know. 'Cause
Yeah,
Mario Kart. I would rather play that fake Mario Kart game than whatever the.
It's like I want to know more about the lore.
Lord,
Give me some more stories.
On the spinach head toad.
It turns out they're all dead. They're fucking. They're in a closet somewhere. There's some sort of like indie ghost or something. From an
The
indie
fuck?
game.
Holy crap.
Star Trek parody.
But it's water.
Bob replaces the phony bottled water with real Mount Shasta spring water. It's so pure and natural.
Mount Shasta.
So
What?
So not to besmirch this brand in particular, but Arrowhead, your typical water bottle brands, they all get it from just the same filtration plant that your tap water comes from.
Yep.
Did you guys ever hear about that scam that Dasani ran in the UK? It was just a bottling plant. They bottled Dasani water. It was literally coming out of the tap. It was just tap. They were just selling tap water.
That's
ridiculous.
fucking hilarious.
And they got fined for it or sued or something because it was literally just the city's tap water that they were selling.
They do
in a
that here
Dasani
too.
bottle. But it was over there. It was the same exact thing. I know they filtered over here or whatever, but they weren't doing anything. Literally straight from the tap into the bottle, and that's it.
That's funny. Yeah,
cl-
because
and they
I know
close
they
the
do
plant,
filter it
yeah.
here to a degree.
Yeah, but over there it was literally straight from it was the same as the tap water. You're just paying for
That's
glorified
funny.
tap water.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, we can go on. We could spend like 3 hours talking about how evil
Corporations
Nestle
are.
is
Water
with their water and
companies.
stuff.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, how many death squads have they funded using our the money that we use to?
Honestly,
Buy
and
their
the whole
shit.
stealing water from companies from places in droughts and companies stealing water from places that are already in droughts, and then making it so that giving out free samples of breast milk, the
Toddler
formula.
Yeah, the
infant formula,
Yeah.
and then
making it really expensive so they can't afford it.
Exactly.
Making the kids
doing the
dependent
whole
on it.
thing.
and
It's
then
so-
the kids
so
would
wrong.
die because since they didn't have enough, they would water it down. Because the parents didn't know any better in
Yeah,
Africa
yeah.
and stuff like that. It's nuts.
Yeah.
But
Basically, just using their water, selling it back to them, and poisoning the rest.
but curse commercials.
Curse commercials.
Like an episode of Star Trek,
That's just curse
like an
companies.
episode of VeggieTales.
Oh, yeah, Veggie Tales. He's right.
I kind of have a migraine from it.
The
I don't
migraine.
know how to feel about this one. I guess it's right down the middle for me, so
5.
Making Earth.
Yeah.
Yuck, I'm Planet Filton.
Ew,
Planet
that's. I feel like it's more of a more of a 7.
Low key, just like the artwork alone.
Welcome to the Empire of Taste. How many excuses do you need to eat great
A lot.
Now, wouldn't it be cool to try what you've done before? The story is perfectly short and amazingly interesting. Do you
Did he
ever
dub
wonder
himself over?
what your ancestors during the early ages?
It kind of seems like it, but that might just be his voice.
What was for dinner? What they'd beaten at night?
Beaten at night.
Ugh.
Live fish, screaming birds.
What? Screaming birds? This is cursed as fuck.
You know what I like about my fried chicken the most? When I hear their screams as their life
Screaming birds.
exits their eyes while I fry them on the
At
stove.
Roy, uncovering a few very interesting recipes. Our chef adapted them to contemporary stomachs, made the meals taste great, using finest spices and open fire. No
Open
kidding,
fire.
No kidding, just the best of the past. Troy, possibly the finest theme restaurant in Europe.
I wonder if it's still on.
Troy Restaurant,
50,
Staten Island.
71.
Empire of taste.
This is like uncomfortably dubbed over audio.
That's what I said. That's what I said.
Just
See?
like
Yeah.
illustrations of their food that they serve. Why not just show actual pictures?
Mediterranean Turkish dishes permanently closed.
Oh.
That
Yeah.
for a website on
2014.
commercial,
Didn't last.
They only show their Facebook
Sucks.
page. Maybe it's good. I have no idea. Maybe the locals can correct.
It's
me
not
in the
good
comments,
anymore.
but
I can
from
tell you
this
that much.
commercial alone, I think I'll keep my distance.
Yeah.
That's a 9. That was pretty high.
Honestly?
Yeah.
I mean, I give it a 10 because of the screaming birds.
All the smoke alarms are here tonight.
I just want to say a couple of things about old
Oh yes,
times.
everyone get your carbon monoxide detectors. To be honest, make sure they're good and up and running. I don't want to hear about no talking to Jesus Christ.
Hey, it's Hal's replacement. Check out that new technology.
Here, kid. You'll need a fresh one of these. Rookie.
Oh.
Remember to replace any smoke alarm older than 10 years and replace the batteries in your alarms every year.
That's just a good
Whenever I see
infomercial.
smoke alarm on the ceiling somewhere, this is where my mind goes. What happens to these once they're of old age?
Retire.
Batteries die. Where do they go when they
Throw 'em
retire?
away.
Is there a nursing home where all the smoke detectors go? Do they all look this extremely ugly? This is a very creepy character design.
Honestly.
Are we teaching fire safety? What kind of safety are we teaching? Are we teaching kids to put batteries in their mouth? That's not very safe.
True.
Oh my god, this commercial was counterproductive. Solved one problem, you created another. Way to go. That's a 10. That was felt like I watched a Tim Burton trailer or something.
What? How is
Tim
it a
Burton
Tim Burton
trailer?
trailer?
Oh, and then this
Here we
one.
go. Here we go.
Did she just grab the other character and oh my god. Oh my god. What the heck is this? Confused.com? Confused.com. You bet my butt cheeks I'm confused.com right now.
What?
What the?
Some artist had just like an animating heyday with this. What was this advertising again? Car insurance or something?
He grabbed the girl's ass. Did you see that?
No, what?
And he does a creepy smile.
They really put the whole page in the juggle.
Where?
Jiggle physics.
Look when he's massaging
had just like an
afterwards.
animating heyday with this.
You'll see it right now. Look at his fucking face. Look at his face.
Oh,
You saw his fucking face. He was like,
Zoom in,
like,
Kyle.
eh.
Zoom in on his face.
She's got molested twice.
Yeah.
Ridiculous. Oh, oh, here it comes again. Nine out of 10. The tenth dentist.
Oh, a 10th dentist?
You know what that is?
No.
So you know how only 9 out of 10 dentists recommend this toothpaste? The 10th
Yeah.
dentist is the one that doesn't.
Oh.
It's it's basically a hot take.
Yeah.
It's actually a marketing scheme. I found out.
Yeah, but in terms, it's like just a hot take.
No. So it's a marketing scheme because even if 10 out of 10 dentists recommend, they'll say 9 out of 10 because people will not believe. It's harder for someone to believe 10 out of 10 than it is for them to believe 9 out of 10.
Yeah.
Which makes no sense. But it's also the stupidity of the American people when they go, do you know why a third pounder Whopper failed?
Because they thought it was less than a
thought
fourth
1/4 was bigger.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Fucking
So stupid.
They're like, oh yeah, you like that? Well, it's 1/3, and they were like, small.
You know who tried it? Was it Carl's Jr. that tried the 1/3 pounder? No one wanted to buy it because they said, "Oh, McDonald's has a 1/4."
I think so.
No, Burger King.
Oh,
I just said Burger King.
Yeah, Burger King.
Yeah, Burger King. I said Whopper, but yeah, Burger King. It was Burger King that did it
The
when they were
one-quarter,
competing.
The third Whopper.
And they're like, "Nah, I don't want that. I want the
I want a 1/4 pounder because 4's bigger than 3.
I want a
Fucking
quarter
idiots.
instead of 30%.
People are so fucking stupid.
Yeah, and a pound of feathers is more than a pound of steel.
Yeah.
No, steel is heavier than feathers.
A pound of feathers
Yeah,
is
steel
is heavier than a pound of
Steel
steel.
is always heavier. Even if it's a pound of feathers and a pound of steel,
It's always
A
heavier.
pound of steel is feathers.
Maybe their goal was to legitimately just
A kilogram of steel.
A kilogram of steel.
kind of like stay on brand.
I don't get it. They're both a kilogram.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
No lo entiendo.
Whoa, that one's a
Mijo.
10.
Yeah, of course it's
Yeah.
10.
Fucking that fucking creepy ass face alone is like.
But so often you can find the answers by just looking up at the stars.
What?
It's gonna be something stupid.
You think we can go to Little Caesars tonight?
I'm not sure we have time for pizza.
It's on the sky.
They're hot and ready. You don't have to call it late. So can we go?
Well,
It's through the
the
stars.
answer's in the stars. Pizza time.
What the fuck? Pizza! What the fuck was that? That's a 10.
Are you serious? That was a real commercial. That was the
What
effort
the
they put
fuck?
forward. Man, the delivery of that joke, I felt it. We gotta watch that again.
Pizza time.
Holy
This commercial of 5-year-old? Like, this is
Well, then again, it's Little Caesars. You think they care about the pizza sells itself.
True, it's hot and it's ready.
It sells itself.
Wow.
You don't need a commercial.
What a
no
deal.
more.
Does it taste good? Well, it's hot and ready. But how good does it taste? It is hot and it is ready.
You know the reason it's so cheap? It's not just because it's cheap ingredients. It's because they're actually a logistics company.
Yeah.
So they source their own, what's it called? Ingredient delivery, and they deliver other ingredients for other restaurants on the way.
Oh, yeah.
So they're making all their money from the logistics, not from Little Caesars actual pizza.
Yeah, they're
That's
essentially a shipping company.
Yeah,
crazy.
Yeah, a food shipping company.
It's called like Blue Line.
Yeah.
Logistics, something like that.
What? That's crazy.
Yep. So they're not really. So that's how your pizza's so cheap. Just think the other people are outsourcing.
Yeah, just think the other companies.
Yeah.
They're subsidizing their.
Subsidizing their costs from Blue Line.
Which means that like what's funny is that since they probably ship to a lot of other people that also use pizza ingredients, a lot of the more expensive
Blue Line
pizzas that you're getting are probably
distribution.
the same ingredients that you would from Little Caesars.
Yeah.
Blue Line distribution. That's crazy.
So the quality wouldn't be different even though you're paying more, which is
Pretty much.
the funny part.
And all these companies are like, yeah, we're selling our ingredients to Little Caesars, but it's like, and the transportation. That's crazy. Well, that leads us to our last topic, AI art.
AI art. All right.
Art of the AI.
So
okay.
with
Let's start with
context
the
of these
generated images.
commercials. With the start
Oh.
of these commercials.
Oh, okay. okay.
What's better, AI art or some of these commercials?
I like these commercials.
Yeah, they were
Yeah,
pretty
they're fun,
wacky.
they're fun.
But
They're-
then again, AI. I mean, society progresses as a whole. We make
Yeah.
things easier. This is just basically like another industrial
Revolution with AI.
Okay, but let's say this. AI generated images, people claiming them as like, look at this art I made. Illegitimate.
Illegitimate off the bat.
No.
Okay, at least
If
we
you
can agree on that.
say- if you
Because
say
that's
it's,
like
I painted this. Like no, dude.
And you
like,
didn't-
You
yeah.
didn't paint it.
Yeah.
No,
Like,
no. Okay,
'Cause
so
when
I'm fit into the camp where it's AI generated stuff is perfect. as the baseline. You then have to take that and do something more creative with it. So
well, okay, but that's like saying, oh, I have a coloring book and I colored it in. Look what I drew.
no,
It's
then
like,
you have to then do okay. No, but in that case, then anything you do on Photoshop is never yours because a lot of them use pre-made brushes,
But-
and a lot of them use pre-made assets that
But-
that then they go into their art. That's like saying none of that is their art.
It's not that. It's none of it because you're using a bunch of small things and putting it together. But that's you're doing it. The AI parsing a billion images is not you doing the
Yeah,
work.
but then you then taking that parsed image from like a billion things and then turning it into something else. Yeah, that is art.
Well,
That is the basis of
well,
art.
I'm not against using it as for inspiration because
Or as
it's,
tools.
it's basically like doing a big search engine.
Yeah,
saying,
so, like,
what does this look like?
So like here's the thing: if you let's say you make an artwork, and in
Yeah.
that artwork there's a bookshelf, and you used AI generated images to create that bookshelf, that work of art I still think is art, because it's just been used as a tool.
I guess, but it's all of the heavy lifting is being done for you, which I don't know. I feel like it
Yeah, but then all the
delegitimizes it because you're going like some of the examples I've been seeing are like, look at this awesome artwork I did, and all they do is like fix the hands because AI still don't do hands. So it's like some girl posing and they just fix the hands. They're like, look what I made. It was like you didn't
Yeah,
make
but
that.
that's not what I'm talking about, right?
Okay.
Like if you generate like a billion series of bookshelves, like you ask ChatGPT or whatever, hey, give me 30 pages of bookshelves, and then you go and you choose the right one for the image that you're already making.
Yeah.
That's just a tool. That's
Yes.
essentially just the way every single other art is
If
made.
if you're using it to grab an asset to put into your art and then you brush up that asset, whatever it is,
Yeah.
sure, that's valid because everyone using assets. But yeah, when I see them making a huge template, like, look, I imagined Wolverine and like the 1600s. Look at my art, and it's like that's not
Yeah, you
really,
didn't really draw
art.
that.
Yeah,
Well, because also not only that, but I think the basis for art in particular that differentiates it is the intent. If there's no intent behind because like you as an individual can always find intent in whatever. You can go onto the sand and see like 30 rocks around about, and yes, the universe provides, and like see Jesus in the fucking rocks. That doesn't mean that was the intent of it. What makes it art is the intent behind it. And if you're just generating 30 images, I mean, there's no real intent there. Like, despite
it's
what
still
like you
art,
might see
yeah.
it. Yeah.
It's whatever you perceive it as.
Yeah.
Like if those rocks on the beach is art to you, then it's art.
Yeah.
Even if a computer thought of it, it doesn't matter if it's a computer or human. It's still art.
Yeah.
It's
I
just the
don't know.
effort that got put
It just
into it.
depends. I like okay,
Yeah.
like what specifically what sparked this conversation was the Joe Biden Trump.
Oh,
AI
wait,
chat-
we'll get to
chat
those.
memes.
Wait, so we'll get to those in a bit, right? But
Alright.
as far as images, like I know people go, oh yeah, we're using them as tools and art subjective and stuff, but it's like it feels it feels a lot more illegitimate than conventional art because of the lack of effort and lack of thought that goes into it. Because if you same thing with ChatGPT, if you go, can you write me a funny joke based on Louis C.K. or write me a joke like Louis C.K. would, and then something pops out, it's not going to be as funny as Louis C.K. going out and perfecting
And
a joke
acting it.
and then going
Inspired
and then
by blah, blah, blah,
exactly
yeah.
inspired by actual things. There's no inspiration. There's no like, as cheesy as it sounds, there's no soul behind it. You get me? It's just like image. Here's an image. Here's an empty image, and then people can add meaning to them and whatnot, but for the most part I've just seen the same, like, oh, here's the 134 or whatever Marvel roster but as this, and it's like it's just the same set of images that you see over and over again.
The same 30
Well,
things.
that's why I like how one of the AI websites, I don't know which one it is, it calls it reimagine, like it's imagined again, because it's already out there. It's sourcing it. So basically reimagined. So like with the Wolverine's a character, right? It was imagined by someone, so now it's reimagined as AI art. The computer's doing the imagining now.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think that just typing in a prompt into whatever and then getting an image spit back is enough. But I also don't think that line of argumentation, like the fact that, oh, there's just no soul behind it, or it's less legitimate art just because it's quicker, that doesn't feel like a good like thought line process. Because I'm sure like that's what like every craft has said since the dawn of time. Whenever their thing gets automated, oh, it's easier now, so it's not the same thing anymore. Like, oh, it's like candle making isn't the same.
So
it's not
can
real
we-
candle making because
Is
you're
it
not
okay to
you're not.
compare, like for example, like, oh, if I make a wooden doll, it's gonna take me a lot
Yeah.
longer than 3D printing a doll. Is that the same argument?
Yeah, that,
Technically?
personally, that line of argumentation feels the same. to me.
Actually, wait, because
that doesn't mean those two things are analogous.
Yeah, you still have to design the thing
Yeah,
to get
but
3D printed. To be
you
fair,
have the help from the
You don't
computer,
anymore.
exactly.
You can just get someone else's design thing and do it.
But
well,
someone
they'd
did
still
it.
design it. Yeah,
They'd
someone
still design it.
designed
You
Yeah.
could also get a computer program to design it.
Well, I mean,
Like,
Yeah, see, that's the argument. Like,
Like,
if
that's
the
the thing.
just because the computer's doing the
Ju-
work
no,
does not make it not
it's
art.
because behind it, at the base of that specific argument against AI art, is the template. It's the main thesis behind it is that the fact that it becomes easier because you're doing it means it's less worthwhile. That's essentially
And
at
that's
the root
again,
of
too,
everything,
as
and that's not.
No,
Well-
that's a good point because as people, we put value in almost time as well.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
if it takes a guy 200 hours to make a poster or something like a really large poster, like
Yeah.
we're gonna see that as more valuable than what the computer did because
Yes.
Yes.
the-
'Cause it
the
seems
sweat and
cheapened.
labor- the sweat and the labor he put in is he
Seen
put
as
in
value.
Yes,
exactly.
but that's not a good line of argumentation for why AI art is bad.
well, no.
Like-
My argument, at
well, I'm
least,
saying it as in the value part. Sorry.
Yeah. As
No,
how
I
people
completely
see it.
agree with that.
Yeah.
It's just
Yeah.
that's like that's what it does, but it's not a good argumentation against AI art because that's been the argumentation for every craft from the dawn of time, and it never
Yeah.
works.
But to be fair, like, my point is that it cheapens the art because remember, art for the most part, as I said, is subjective, but it's also it's an people get inspired to draw things, to create things, or they take inspiration from others, right? But it's not the same as like, oh yes, we have perfected a manufacturing thing because you're just manufacturing art. It's not art.
Yeah.
Once it becomes manufacturable, it's less creative. That's the thing.
Cookie
When
cutter.
when it's cookie cutter and you're taking the creativity out of it,
Yeah.
that's the thing. Art is about creativity. But if you go, you're going to be creative for me, that's what you're doing.
I mean, but to be fair, isn't that just all art that's done under a capitalistic intent?
Yeah,
so
just
like
type
Disney,
type of banana peel.
yeah, like Disney.
Oh,
and,
that's
like,
so that's like
Yeah.
a money laundering scheme. We talked about that.
That's money
they
laundering. That's
appraise it.
different.
They appraise it for $2 million, and then their friend they donate it, and then because they're friends with the appraiser, and then they write that off on their taxes. It's a whole scheme.
It's a whole money laundering scheme.
Yeah.
No, but like in that case, like the biggest counter example would be Disney. Like, are Marvel movies not art at all?
Well,
Because
people are
they're
writing them.
streamlined and manufactured. They're very cookie cutter. Like, yeah, sure, they have some slight differences, like even as art does too. But
I mean, I wouldn't consider them art. I do consider them stories. You know,
well, stories
I mean,
are art. Like, that's the thing.
Well,
If
then
you consider
yeah,
them stories,
then,
they have to be
then
art.
a story is art. Yeah.
But
Like
like,
I said,
it suffers from the same things that you're talking about how it's manufactured,
Well,
about how it's streamlined, how it's more of a capitalistic intent rather than like an art thing. That's
Yeah.
the same that a lot of like critics of the MCU have. That's
Yeah.
the whole thing that what's that famous director was talking about. Martin Scorsese, I think.
Yeah,
that's
Scorsese.
what it was talking about how it's manufactured, how it's cookie cutter,
Yeah.
it's fast.
But
it's
to me,
cheapened.
that feels like he's never seen a movie because while they all have, it's all one story, a hero's journey. Remember, there's only two stories: a hero's journey, a stranger comes to town, right? And they all follow that because that's how comics are written, right?
Yeah.
But every movie is unique in that, yeah, sometimes they share characters and stuff, but like again, you're gonna tell me Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 is the same as Thor Ragnarok because they have colors? No.
Yeah.
They've got colors and jokes? No, that's not the same movie.
Yeah, that's
right?
true, but, like-
so it's like you're telling me Thor 1, where Odin is this like demanding guy and he's like yelling at them, and it's a very serious movie, is the same movie as Iron Man 2, where he's like just pissed in my suit, haha, you know? It's not. So that to me just tells me that he is ignorant of it. Because remember, I always lead with I'm watching these movies in the context of it's a comic book movie. I'm not expecting the most dramatic, the most insane, the like crazy. No. I'm watching a comic book movie where I'm gonna watch people fight bad guys, explosions, action, and yeah, there's gonna be a story to it. But when they're, like you said, manufactured like that, yeah, the story sometimes takes a back burner then instead being the focus of like, oh, focus is the animation, focus is the action. What can we insert here? And then the story kind of takes a beeline, and that's where you get bad, movies basically.
Yeah, but that also, I mean, that's kind of negating the fact that a lot of the Disney movies, a lot of the MCU movies in particular, have a similar vibe. Like they are very similar, very manufactured, and it makes sense because they're made like through an overarching plan by a giant corporation that can handle that sort of thing. So they are to an extent manufactured. They are cookie cutter.
But
the most different movie that you can compare them to is the werewolf one, the
Werewolf by Night, the special.
the special Werewolf by Night compared to the rest of the MCU is unbelievably different. There's almost nothing similar between them. But when you compare, moving that one aside as an outlier, generally they do have a very similar through line, a very similar theme, a very similar aesthetic, to say the least. It wasn't until Guardians of the Galaxy that we really saw a change in that aesthetic.
No, that's not true, because Iron Man 1 was like a very serious movie, and then Captain America, the first one and the second one were pretty serious too. The second Captain America movie is probably one of the best ones. But that's my point. I'm saying but my point is, right? They all have their jokes and stuff thrown in there, right? But you can kind of see, like, I get what you mean, the whole post-Disney stuff where it's like, okay, now we got to market a little more to kids and we can take more risks. Because Guardians of the Galaxy just proved you can take a risk as long as you write a good movie. You can. These characters were fucking D-list characters. Nobody knew who they were. I was like, I have no idea. But when I saw the trailer, I was like, whoa, it looks pretty interesting. And you watch it, you fall in love with these characters.
Well, to be fair, none of them were. Iron Man was a C-list
Oh,
character.
yeah, that's true. Yeah. Straight up.
The only reason they started with
Spider-Man
Adam...
and who else from Marvel did people know? Spider-Man,
X-Men. The X-Men were always the popular one, especially in the 80s. It was Spider-Man, X-Men, Batman, and Superman. Those were like the big ones until the MCU, really. Yeah. Till Iron Man took off.
Yeah, I remember that.
But my point is, at least for the AI stuff, it's like,
and Hulk.
They are manufactured in a sense because, like you said, they're following an overarching theme and overall storyline, a structure, right?
Yeah.
But they're still being written by people. They're not throwing a prompt into an AI. Yeah, these are people thinking together, creatively collaborating, and going, I like this. Okay, I don't like this. Okay, this is how we're going to do it. They have an editor. They have so many layers of people creatively putting their input into it. It's not one thing going, spit out this for me.
That's true. That's true. But
so for the
I
videos,
still not a good line of argumentation though for like why AI art is bad, because you yourself just admitted within that even though there's still people being creative with it, it still is manufactured. It's just not a good argumentation against AI art.
Well, remember my point is that AI art in the context of people throwing in a prompt and expecting give it to me is not as meaningful as someone going, I drew this because I was inspired by this. Or even, like you said, I'm going to throw in a prompt into chat GPT and tell it to give me this so I can then build off of that and create something that I'm putting my creative input.
Yeah.
Someone clicking a button is to go, give me this image, is not the same at all as someone going, I'm going to be creative.
Oh, no, yeah, but Pablo already proved that. Like, we all already know.
Yeah.
Like, sure, again... like Pablo said, when you make a doll like painstakingly out of wood, there's going to be more value in that simply because you did it. As long as it comes out good, right? The end quality ends up being what determines if your effort mattered at all. But compared to like a 3D print, but that doesn't mean you shouldn't 3D print a doll. I mean,
no, I didn't say you shouldn't either. My point isn't that you shouldn't.
Oh,
my point isn't that you shouldn't create AI art, but that you shouldn't call it AI art.
I drew this.
Oh, you shouldn't take credit for it. Yeah, that's what you guys are trying to say.
No, not even that. So my point is just that it is a lot cheaper when someone goes, give me this, than when someone puts their effort into it. Yeah, that's my point as far as AI art.
Okay, because my point is like AI art in general, like as in like plain usage. I don't think we should be supporting just its plain usage. I don't think we should be using AI art in general. I don't think it's healthy for the artist community. But there also isn't a good reason why not to. Like, there's no line of argumentation that you can use against AI art that hasn't been used against other trades and crafts before when technology advances that would significantly deviate it from, that would be sufficient to argue against its usage. Because to me, it feels like we shouldn't use it. Like, it's like knee-jerk reaction, right? Reactionary. We shouldn't use AI art like creatively, like just on its own, like not as a tool, not as that, just on its own. But I still don't see a good argumentation or a way you can argue against its usage, because everything that you can come up with, like sure, like value, sure, all of that. But all that has been used against other trades and crafts, and every single time the technology that makes it easier, more efficient, faster, always wins out.
Because, only because most of the other things that are being used on are for manufacturing. That's why.
Well, even
As
for
in-
no, even for creative, there's 3D printing, the camera, the way cameras have evolved, the way microphones have evolved, things
But
to make it easier.
You don't
things
just
to
take
make
a
it that.
like you said. You don't just take a picture. We're not just. I have the mic. I am suddenly the best. You don't just go 3D print whatever I want. No, there's still a model to be made. Someone has to create that model. There's still a thought process behind those things, and they're using those tools to help them. But again, my point is that putting in a prompt and going, "Give me this," is not what it should be used for. But it's what I've been seeing for the majority of art, which leads me to the videos. The videos that you guys go, they're hilarious, right?
Yeah, they
the
are
Joe
hilarious.
Biden videos, and it's just like, oh, it's an AI copying the voice of someone with some with a prompt thrown in, right? And I'm like, I've seen so many of them that are just not funny, and I can't find them funny. And I know, like, if I watch them here with you guys are gonna start cracking up. I'm gonna start cracking up because you guys are cracking up, like, you get me. But when I watch them, I'm literally watching the videos like this, like.
Well,
And I've seen League of Legends videos. I've seen Minecraft ones.
Yeah.
I've seen all the relatable ones. I've seen the Call of Duty ones.
It's also the person behind it. There
Yeah.
you go. See?
Yeah.
It's the person behind it.
Quality.
So that's what I was
It's the
saying too.
quality thing. Okay. To be fair though, I have to say, recently in the recent days, the meme cycle of this particular meme went by really, really fast to me,
Yeah,
at
'cause
least
it's-
personally, because it was really, really funny at first, and then over time, like I guess more people started
It's
doing
so
it. It started
easy
getting
to do
yeah.
it, then that's why it floods
Brian.
But
the meme economy.
But like really good quality ones, like the ones that are, because like yeah, sure, it's an AI replicating the voice of Joe Biden, right?
Yeah.
But what they say is still created by an individual. It's still a story being told.
Actually, I've seen where someone goes, "Oh yeah, I just threw in a Chat GPT of I told them, what if the presidents were playing Call of Duty together, and they throw in that prompt into it. There's like no thought behind it.
The ones that I saw, like the people like write it and they
No,
do
and
the,
I
the
saw
thing.
one where the guy was actually talking into the mics, and it was just like a filter.
Okay,
I
so
saw
that
those
that
too.
that
Yeah.
as like a deep fake, that to me is funnier because it's a person performing it, and I know it's a person performing it, but it's funny because it's as if they're doing an impression, right?
Yeah, but you don't always know that. Like a lot of times, like a lot of these things, like the deep fakes and the AI that changes your voice into Joe Biden, or the one that replicates the voice of Joe Biden. If you're the one coming up with the prompts, because I mean, still it's not as good yet. You can still kind of sometimes tell the difference between a story that ChatGPT spit out and one that you create yourself. But the AI here that we're talking about, so we have to separate it. I think these memes are really funny, especially when it's the AI voice, but the content of what that voice is saying has been generated by someone. Like it's a story right now. It's an interaction between these two people. But the thing is that sometimes it's really hard to tell at the user end whether this has been made by an individual or whether a computer program spit it out.
Yeah.
And I mean, I guess that's where you get it. But that's why I mean, it's just funny. Like the format itself is kind of funny.
I don't know. It's because so that's the same thing for me, where a deep fake, like to me, it's funny because of the effort the person's putting into it versus the AI of going, I'm gonna type this up real funny, haha, Obama drone strike, and haha, Trump wall, and haha, Joe Biden just cussing. Like 99% of the jokes, they're like, there's no punchline. It's just them going, oh, you fucking idiot, make sure that you don't fucking touch my fucking diamonds. And they're like, oh, well, fuck you. Well, hypothetically, if I fucking touch your fucking diamonds, hypothetically, you wouldn't be able to do anything, like when it's Ben Shapiro. So, but it's
did
like,
you think about that one yourself?
yeah, literally. Like, it's just swear words that I'm watching, and I'm like, okay, haha, the president is swearing. But, like, there's no punchline. There's no, like...
Yeah.
Like I know that people think that they're like, oh, if I just type this in, it's going to be funny. But to me... I haven't seen one where I'm like, that's hilarious. I've just been looking at them like this, just okay. And like, even the ones that like Michael sends, some of them just,
I don't know. So, some of those, like I said, in
Can't.
recent times, like in the recent few last, I want to say maybe 5 days to a week, that those particular ones have really been hitting the end cycle of the meme life cycle.
The meme life.
Yeah, the meme life. They're
Meme
on their last
Dang,
half-life.
They're already done, and they just started.
Yeah, they're not as good, and they just barely started. But I feel like that's less to do with the format and more to do with a bunch of like low quality versions of the
popping out
of the thing. Of the format coming out. Like, I mean, that happens all the time, right? Like once a meme hits the
Meme
mainstream,
inflation,
meme inflation. Once a
and
meme
the
hits
oversaturation.
yeah. Like a bunch of people would start using it very poorly, start using the format very poorly, and it just goes to
it
shit.
just dies.
Yeah, it just dies. But like as like its benefit as like a meme with the AI, if it's just the AI replicating those voices, then I'm fine with that because you wouldn't be able to have that same thing. Like even someone doing impressions isn't going to get it exactly the same as like, oh, Joe Biden saying this. And that's where the comedy comes from the fact that it's Joe Biden saying this.
But it's like,
which
is it just funny because it's just him saying it? Like,
Well,
if that's the whole joke, you know?
I don't think so. I think that the reason they became popular during a very tumultuous time is because I mean, this is kind of how like people are feeling. They're feeling that like these people in powerful positions are essentially friends, like behind the scenes. They essentially, at the end of the day, Joe Biden put more wall between Mexico and the U.S. than Trump ever did, and he did it more efficiently too. Like he did it with more gusto. It's like these people at the end of the day are essentially friends behind the scenes, despite their public spats and their public disagreements. And I feel that's what resonated with them. Like it's funny not just because it's Joe Biden saying this. It's because these people are getting along the way you and your friends do. They're just doing it behind the scenes, even though in public they're actually enemies.
That seems like a much deeper meaning, to be honest, when I see them going, hypothetically, if I diarrhea all over you, and then, you know, the same three jokes.
But I mean, like, everything has a deeper meaning. There's a reason why certain things resonate with people. Yeah, everything has a deeper meaning.
The deeper meaning is your stomach is upset.
I think the fact it comes that's funny because it's not something they would normally say.
Yeah.
It's something you relate to.
The ridiculous, the absurdity.
The absurdity, what you relate to, and you're like, wow. But the ones that really get me to laugh is the ones where they imitate them so well. Like,
yes.
So
the
actually,
closer it is,
that's what I was gonna say. Because
Yeah.
some of the Trump ones don't even sound like him. Like they just sound like him talking kind of like this the whole time.
Pasted it in there.
Yeah.
But some of them actually have his rhythm of voice.
Yeah, you gotta talk like this.
Like Joe, and they'll do the slow speaking and like falling asleep and stuff like that.
Yeah. So again, at the end of the day, like
Quality.
you said, quality, and its usage as a tool to like facilitate some sort of actual art. So like the AI voice thing, that's perfect as a tool. If you're the one writing the story between like Trump, like if you're writing the dialogue basically for Trump and for Ben Shapiro or Joe Biden, and it's just the AI making it so that the speech is in their voice, it's like okay, it's like fine. That's funny. That's where it's funny.
Let me see if I can find a. Let me see if I can find a League of Legends one.
I have a good one. I have one where they went to McDonald's with Drake, and that was my favorite one.
I can't find my phone, so.
How'd you lose it? You literally just got it.
I don't fucking.
Let me see.
Alexa, where's my phone?
Honestly.
You have Alexa?
Okay, let's see how long I can stand from this video before I turn it off.
All right. Let's see. Hit us with your best shot, Andres.
Oh wait. This one seems better. I know ads.
I gotta. You know what I gotta install on here? Smart Next Tube.
Zone block the ads off the router or what?
Yeah, it blocks it off of the when you on the Fire Stick. It's an app that you install on it, and it works basically like YouTube Vents.
Nice.
All right, guys, let's start this game. The boys will join Discord soon as well. In the meantime, I'll place my boxes all over the place.
See, that doesn't really sound like.
Hey, Joe, what's up? Joe, you okay?
Oh, what happened? Did the game start yet? Never mind, I'll continue placing the boxes.
That one, you know,
What the fuck are you doing, Sleepy Joe? The game hasn't even started yet and you're already sleeping?
But that
Shut
one,
the fuck up, Donald.
Yeah,
Come and give me a leash instead of talking shit like you always do.
You're literally playing a jungler that doesn't need a leash at all, you dumbass.
To be honest, Joe, Donald's right about that one. Anyway, has Andrew joined Discord yet?
Hey guys, what's up? Top G in the house, baby, let's go.
See, his is weird because he doesn't have an accent in some of the AIs.
Listen to this. I'm sorry, it's a TikTok, so it's not gonna be on the TV.
Oh, okay.
But it's gonna like blast their mic.
Just send it into the chat.
No. Just can you save the TikTok and send it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Save it and then forward it to me also.
Yeah. So this is the funniest one I've seen so far. It's my favorite.
Go.
Drake, pull into the McDonald's right there. I'm fucking starving.
Anything for you, Donnie. You gotta say please, though.
Holy shit, I'm not saying please, Drake.
But it's one of the two little magic words. You gotta say it.
Oh, hell no. Obama, why the fuck did you invite this clown?
Donald, look me in the eyes.
What?
This isn't you.
Bro, someone please switch seats with me before I get inappropriately touched.
Come on, Drake. We talked about this.
Okay, fine. You little party pooper.
Hello, welcome to McDonald's. May I please take your order?
Yeah, Could I?
The beeping in the back.
What's your
got me.
name, pretty lady?
Shut the fuck up, Drake. Holy fucking shit. I can't even order a fucking burger without hearing one of your zesty lines.
I'm sorry, Donnie. I'll be good.
Jesus Christ. Anyways, could I get a double quarter pounder with cheese, large fries, an Oreo McFlurry, and a large Coke?
Would that be all, sir?
Drake, what do you want?
Well, my beautiful McDonald's queen, I don't want any food.
Here we fucking
My
go.
only order today would be your happiness and a smile.
Holy shit.
Anyways, I'll take just a cheeseburger and a Sprite Zero, please. Thank you.
Of course, sir. Anything else?
Joe, what do you want?
Donald, I think Joe's
That motherfucker's asleep, isn't he? Wake the fuck up, Joe, you geriatric sleepy piece of shit.
What's going on?
The fuck does it look like? We're at McDonald's. You can't sit in the car for longer than 12 seconds without falling into deep hibernation. The fuck's wrong with you?
Jesus Christ, Donald, I'm up. Stop screaming in my ear, you orange fuck.
Go ahead and fucking order.
Okay, let's see. May I ask, what do you have on the menu today?
Holy shit, Joe. We're at McDonald's, not the fucking Ritz. The fuck do you think?
Guys, please, don't fight. You're better than this.
I've had it up to here with you annoying fucks. That's it. Cancel my fucking order. I'm walking home.
Looks like someone's being a Mr. Grumpy today.
See this
Fuck.
See,
That one
I
got
told
the
you.
last. See, I was literally my fucking face the whole time was like, and then the diddle-it. I don't know. That always gets me because just I've seen so many of those memes of, and then him. Someone's being a grumpy Gussie. Oh my fucking god. That was a good one.
See,
Well,
they're great.
This
fine.
When they're good, they're great.
Fine. When they're good, they're great. Fine. Oh well. That's Broke Till Friday podcast.
Alrighty.
Any thoughts?
I'm McDonald's queen.
Let's go get some McDonald's.
We're broke till Friday. Goodbye, my friends. We'll see you next week. Now I'ma go and beat my meat. And we're broke till Friday. Bye, my friends. We'll see you next week. And now I'ma go and beat my meat. And we're broke till Friday.